Hello, hello. Hello, Miss Kynetta. Today we're so excited to have you here, aren't we, Daddy?
We're so excited.
I'm happy to go ahead.
Oh wait, would you mind introducing yourself to the viewers that don't know you?
Sure. So my name is Kynetta Moore. I am a naturalist, and I have been natural. Actually, this month has made 6 years, and I have been loving my hair journey, and I'm not sure what else you would like to know, but that's kind of where I am, and I have been loving and exploring and journeying since I transitioned in 2013. So I'm here to answer your questions, anything you guys have about living in your truth and being natural.
That's awesome, awesome. You ready, Ava?
Yes, so this is how this works. I will ask you a question and you'll answer.
I got it. Got it.
All right. What hair type are you?
So that's an interesting question because there's so many, there's different types. You have 1A all the way to 4C. I am a mix. Well, when I first started my journey, I thought I was completely 4C. 4C is the most kinkiest texture. It's the most coiliest texture, and it's the tightest texture. Now, I'm seeing that here in the top, I'm kind of a mixture of a 3C, 4A, because it's a looser curl. So what I would have to do in the back and twist it out, it doesn't take much effort and it's fine. But in the top here, like today, I realized like, I had to kind of retwist some in the front because in the top part, I have to twist it smaller because the curl is so loose. But when it's 4C, I actually love being 4B, a 4 type. So I'm 4 type. I love being 4 type because I just think it's more versatile. All hair textures are beautiful, but I just think, and looking at you guys here, I think you guys were class type also. I just love the versatility of our texture, and then just exploring with hairstyles and all of that. And one thing I want to also add that you asked about hair typing is that you need to know if you're low porosity or if you're high porosity. Are you guys familiar with that?
Okay. Yes. Can you explain? Because I have no idea what that means.
Sure. So low porosity means it's more difficult for moisture and water to get in your hair. So you have to open up the pores. So me, because of my hair type, 4A and 4B, it takes, it's harder for water and moisture to get in, but once it's in, it's in. And it'll stay moisturized for maybe 2 weeks, and then I have to really moisturize it again. But if you're high porosity, it's really easy for you to get moisture in, and it absorbs it. So because it absorbs it so much, you have to be lighter with the products.
Okay. I personally don't have any idea what my hair type is. I know Ava has. I would think 4C, depending on what you're saying. She's
more. I'm looking at her texture. You guys, like I said, you guys have an amazing texture. I always tell Iris this about her girl's hair, and you guys, your whole family's hair. She is definitely not a 4C. I would definitely see her. I would see her being more of a BA. Because from what I'm seeing, her texture with product on it, because there's product on it right now.
Correct.
And it's still loose. Mine is more up, right? And hers is falling. The product that you use will make it do that, but also your texture, the curlier, the more loose the curl, the more your hair will fall like that.
Awesome. So we know she's been for 6 years. Let's go right here.
Okay. What look are you giving us in Hanks? Your look looks amazing.
Yeah, I see you got it popping and going on.
I was like, let's wear it out for you guys. This is not even big though, compared to what it can get. I just didn't see, for my hair to get bigger and bigger each day, I have to wear it out probably for a good week, and it gets really huge. But the weather and humidity and the way it's set up, I couldn't do that. But I'm sorry, Ava, tell me your question again.
What hairstyle are you giving us today?
Oh, yes. So the hairstyle I'm giving you is a dry twist out afro, curly afro. So dry twist out, curly afro. And the reason I call it that is I did not So I washed my hair a week ago, and this is now week 2. So I haven't washed my hair again. So you kind of can feel your hair texture to feel if it's what it's needing. Like, do I need to wash it?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not that I need to wash it. It just needs a little bit more moisture. So what I did was, let's re-moisturize it. So I just re-moisturized it with a little water, just a little spritz water. Don't want it wet, just damp, so that I can keep my length. Like, you can't really tell my length because, like I said, it's shrunken. It's the shrinkage is real. You guys know that.
Shrinkage is real. I mean, I thought I had some length here, and then all of a sudden after the curl, it just shrunk.
Oh yeah,
so and her is very real, right, Ava?
Right.
Yeah, and then her hair is very long too. I can tell that her texture is really long. But I say that all to say, so I stretched it. I pretty much just put some water, some oil, and a really good sort of cream moisture to seal it all back in, and I can wear it for 1 more week.
Okay, awesome.
How often do you wash and condition your hair, and how long does it usually take?
Yeah, you talked a little bit about wash, but you didn't tell us how often you wash.
That is a good question. So when I first started my journey, and I'm sure many naturalists have experienced the same thing, I was so lost. And I didn't know what to do. I wouldn't say I was discouraged. I love a challenge. So starting off, it took me a long time to wash my hair. It took me, wash my hair, condition it, probably about, and then style it, probably 4 to 6 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Now it takes me maybe two. And that's the whole process from start to finish. That it takes me 2 hours. So, and I know you asked me how long does it take. Did you ask me another question with that, Ava? I can't hear you guys. I can't hear you. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Okay. So the question, you asked me a question, Ava, about how long does it take me to watch, and what else did you ask?
How long does it take you to wash and condition your hair?
Yeah, and what else?
How long does it normally take?
Okay, yeah, so it normally takes now 2 hours from start to finish, because now I kind of know what I need and what to do. And what products work for me. It took me longer because I was trying to figure out that process. But now that I have a regime and I know what I like and what my hair loves, and if not really the wash process and the conditioning process takes about an hour, because I also deep condition my hair. So because I deep condition in addition to conditioning, it takes an hour, and then the styling takes an hour.
Okay. Let me ask a question. I want to ask a question here. What does the deep conditioning entail?
Yeah, so the deep conditioner is either a 3rd step or it can be a 2nd step. Some people ask, well, why do you use a regular conditioner and a deep conditioner? Well, for me, I use both, and sometimes I'll skip the regular. You wash your hair, and then you put the conditioner in after you wash your hair, sometimes the shampoo is stripping, and it'll make your hair dry, or it feels kind of. So if it feels like that, you need to put the conditioner in to help it put some more moisturizer to make it more moisturized and soft. And then an additional step for all naturals, I think all textures should always deep condition. That's my holy grail. If I don't do the regular condition, I always use deep condition. So deep conditioning is basically, it's like a hair mask that you put all over your hair, and you let it sit on your hair for 30 minutes to an hour. Sometimes I let it sit on my hair overnight, and I wash it out the next day, depending on if I have to work or if it's the weekend. But you can leave it on 30 minutes to an hour and it works just the same. I just love the thought and the feel of the tangle, depending on the product you use, and knowing that it's really, really penetrating my strands. So for an hour, you put it on, the heat will penetrate your pores.
Okay.
It will help the hair grow out and make sure that the hair is very soft and moist when you get ready to style and moving forward. So that is what helps your hair retain that moisture, and that is what helps your hair to stay soft. That's why that's a very important step.
Awesome.
All right. Do you ever straighten your hair, and why?
Do I? What was the
Ever
last part?
straighten your hair,
Woo.
and why?
Let me tell you, you guys are asking me some good questions, Ava. And I love your art in the back, by the way.
Thank you. That's all my wife. That's nothing to do with me.
I love it, Iris. Shout out to Iris. So I do not straighten my hair. My texture of my sorority sister and I were just talking about this yesterday, actually via text, because our texture for type hair, and I really think any texture this applies, you can't put too much heat on your hair because it'll be damaging, okay? So that's one reason I don't use heat, because it will break your hair. Our hair is very fragile. It's very sensitive. And I would kind of sometimes call my hair a little bougie, because certain things, it's just like, no, don't put that, don't do that to your hair. I've only straightened it in the whole 6 years I've been natural, like a silk press once.
Wow.
And one time, and that was last year for my sister's wedding. So other than that, and I love the hairstyle. It was beautiful. And I saw my length, it was so long, which that was good. But here's what I noticed about straightening my hair. I normally get a trim, and we could talk about that later. I get a trim once a year, once or twice a year. When you blow out your trim, it's a different cut from when you get your hair silk pressed.
Right.
So when she cut my hair, after when I did the silk press, she trimmed my ends. When my hair reverted back to my curly state, I noticed my shape was off. It didn't look the same. So you got to be careful about what you do when your hair is straight. It's not necessarily going to be the same when you revert back to your curly state. So you have to be careful with what you do when your hair is straight also. But I wouldn't advise to use heat on your hair, on especially your texture, Ava, often. Now, every now and then I'll blow dry my hair out, but for the most part, I let my hair air dry. I don't use heat at all on my hair. But if I'm blowing it out, it's because I'm gonna do a flexi rod set or some kind of curly where I need to stretch it out. But it's very, very rare.
Well, the reason me and my dad looked at each other when he said my sister's wedding is because when we were practicing the questions, he said, well, I only straighten my hair for my sister for a wedding. You're like,
yeah, I didn't know that about you, but that was just a wild guess. My sister's wedding. You know.
Oh, really? And then you saw it. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly why. And it was straight, and she pulled back in a ponytail. And I was like, woo, okay, I'll have to figure this out. But the stylist who did my hair, I was nervous. She was like, don't worry, because when I watched her straighten my hair, I saw the heat. And I was so nervous. And she was like, no, it looks really way worse than it. And I didn't hear any sizzling sound. So I knew it wasn't. She said, no, flat iron I use, it is designed for your hair texture. So it did not break it. It didn't cause any damage.
Right.
But I wouldn't advise any naturals to do it often. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that.
No problem.
Well, I have read here and there that you like to sing. Okay. Would you like to give us some tunes? And if you don't feel comfortable with it, my dad will give you tunes.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I can hear a little note. You want to hear my note first?
I don't mind singing. You guys have a request?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, you give us some. Just hear a little something.
Ava, I don't know. I know they have that challenge going around with that. He got the whole world in his hand. So I can sing that one.
All right.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
Okay. All right. We didn't realize that we got a little audience in here in the studio today, on there.
Okay.
We want to thank you for coming on. I got one last question. We
of course.
Before we go ahead and get off the air. Product. You mentioned product, but what is it? What is your go-to product?
And I'm glad you asked that because I have a whole table full of products just in case you ask. So I'm just going to show a few products that I love to use for my hair texture. So I would always say, how did I figure out which products to use? Again, 6 years of being natural. It was a lot of trial and error, a lot of research, a lot of talking to different people. And that's kind of what drew me to the products that I use. But there's so many products out there. So I'll start with my shampoo.
Okay.
I love this Shea Moisture. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Oh yeah,
you guys use this one?
That we use Shea Moisture. We have the Shea Butter and we also have the conditioner.
Yes. So this line in particular is really good for moisture retention. So it's one of my favorite products that I use. Another good one that I like is Cream of Nature's Defense.
We have that.
You have this one. It's really good. And what I like about this one is, like I said, it takes moisture a while to get in my hair, water to get in my hair. So I have to wash my hair 2 to 3 times. 2 times before it can lather. So that's why I try to get a shampoo where I don't have to use a lot of it. And so this is a great example of that. So that's my shampoo. For my condition. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just say this. So because I use some really moisturizing shampoos, moisturizing shampoos are good, but they cause buildup. Okay. So you don't, if you use those, you have to rotate between that and use a product removing shampoo. So that
right there.
Oh, she loves this one?
Yeah, she loves Cantu.
I love Cantu shampoo. This is a really good shampoo for removing buildup, because if you use a moisturizing shampoo a lot, then you want to make sure you have a product that can remove that buildup. Okay, so those are shampoos for. I have tons more, but I'll just leave for those. And then for a good, I guess more of a regular conditioner, I love this Cantu product. This is a really good one also. So I recommend that. I know it's like a glare, but that one's a really good one. So I recommend this one. Aussie, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Aussie. Yeah, this is a really good just wash out. I call it rinse out conditioner, and I definitely recommend that one.
Yeah.
So those are.
Yesterday I just washed my hair out.
Oh, you did? Did you like it? How does it make your hair feel?
It's soft. Now it's soft today. Still a little bit more moist, and it's still quite damp. I let it
try to let it air dry.
Yeah, but
let it air dry. Yeah, and because your hair's thick, it looks like it's thick, so it may take a little while. Yeah, it takes a little while to air dry with ours. Probably overnight or by the next day for my texture. I probably would think probably yours too. So deep conditioners, these are important. This is my holy grail, okay? It's called TGIN, Thank God I'm Natural. It was created by this lady who was a naturalist. She went to Harvard and couldn't find products for her hair. So she created this product, but this is a really good one. And then the other one that you should try that. The other one that I really love, I don't know if you guys can see this one.
we have that.
Yeah, this one is, you have this one?
Yes, sitting right in front of that.
Yeah, this is a really amazing one. It leaves my hair feeling so soft. And I just would say when you use your deep conditioners, you have to part your hair in medium to large size. Perfect.
Right here.
Oh, you have the one, is that Smoothie?
That's a smoothie.
Okay, that's a different brand. Okay. I mean, not a different brand, that's a different type of product of the Shea Moisture.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's.
So we have some products here.
We got Miel.
Oh yeah, Meal is a good one. I like Meal. Which one is that? Is that the leave-in?
That's the leave-in. And then we have Camille Rose.
That was one I was going to show. Is that the twisting almond?
Yes.
Oh my God, I love that. Yeah.
Praxi.
Carol's daughter.
Oh, Kara's daughter. Oh, that's been around for a long time too. That's a good one.
And we have the Carol's daughter Percaxi Nectar.
You have the which one?
The Percaxi Nectar.
Okay.
This is for pearl twisting custard.
Oh, okay, custard. Yeah, that's for like you do a wash and go. Custard is real good for wash and goes. Okay, and then
ice curls.
Oh yeah, Miss Jessie.
Yeah, Aunt Jackie's.
Oh, Aunt Jackie. Yeah. Okay. And then and then I also use for moisturizers. TGIN has a good moisturizer. Really? Unleash is a good one. I don't know if you guys heard of Unleash. I love their avocado smoothie. This is a really good one also for moisturizing your hair or styling your hair. And then for, I don't know, what do you guys use for leave-in conditioners?
Other than that, Miel, we've used some Cantu products.
Okay. So you've also used what?
We've also used Aunt Jackie's.
Okay. So As I Am is also a really good leave-in. So I would recommend all of As I Am products are amazing. They're a little bit more expensive, but this is a really good product. So I recommend them. And then this is a secret jewel of mine. I love this. It's very lightweight. Giovanni leave-in is a really good leave-in conditioner also. Do you guys know about this one?
No.
Okay.
That seems like it could be a secret. But.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna talk about some oils, just some oils that I use. I love just some regular old olive oil on my hair.
Oh, okay.
I use olive oil.
We use Wild Grow.
Let me put that in my hair.
Yeah.
Y'all use Wild Grow?
Wild Grow.
Wild Grow's not bad.
And black castor oil?
Yes.
That works really well.
Castor oil is good as a sealant, but it's not good as a moisturizing oil. So there's different types of oils. Some that moisturize your hair, and then some that just seal in all the moisture. And the sealants, so the oils that are sealants, they just sit on top of your hair. They don't penetrate or moisturize your hair at all. A good example of a sealant oil is jojoba oil. Jojoba oil is not a moisturizing oil. It just sits on top of your hair. Another one is shea butter. Shea butter is another one that just sits on your hair. It doesn't moisturize it. Olive oil moisturizes your hair. Coconut oil, avocado oil. Castor oil is, like I said, it seals in moisture. It's not a penetrating oil for your hair.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
really, really good to know.
Okay.
I think that's all we have for you today. You know, I think our audience will be will love the information you poured out today. You were a wealth of knowledge. And we really want to thank you for taking the time out to be on Bungee Curls today.
Bungee Curls, I love it.
Oh yeah, you know, we got a little bounce here. But,
I love it, Bungee Curls.
Well, we want to thank you for being on Bungee Curls today, like my dad said. Well, viewers, could you please hit the like button if you could? I want to get as much views and as much like as we can. I want to thank you guys for being on this lovely interview. And I also give some hair tips down below, you guys.
If you have some hair tips, definitely share. Kynetta gave a whole bunch of hair tips.
Yep, and they're very well. We want to thank you guys for being on the show. So,
and best of all, share.
Well, bye.
Bye. Thanks, Kynetta. Thank you so much.
Bye. No problem. Thank you guys for having me.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Bye, Ava.
Bye.
I press end. Hold on, no, leave meeting. Okay, she just pressed leave meeting. Not asking assign and leave. No, just end meeting for all.